Hey guys, this is Jeremy Thrillkill. I'm with Dumpster Rental Systems. I want to show you guys what an end-of-day workflow should look like. Um, and what I mean by that is, let's say it's 5 o'clock. You want to make sure all tasks have been completed, everyone has been charged, and everything is good to go for the next day. Put your mind at ease. So let's pretend today's 5 o'clock. It's July 1st. And keep in mind, this is a fake account with fake orders. First thing I always do is I want to make sure everything has been completed. So first of all, I'm going to check my task list. Anything above this line up here, meaning delivery, pickup, service, out, is a task list. So all these are things I was supposed to complete. What these things are: green box means delivery. If you see an order number with the green box, that means I had 1, 2, 3, 4 deliveries. Pickups, 1, 2 pickup, that means pick up a dumpster. Blue means service, this light blue. That could be a tip and return, that could be a swap out, that could go service a toilet potty, depending on how you operate your business. Again, this is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It is a solution where we give you everything in a box, and we also want to work to give you everything outside a box. So it's very robust, very versatile, and you can really tailor fit it to meet your needs. Dark blue means out. Out means it's already been delivered. It's not scheduled to be picked up today. It hasn't been delivered today. It's just out. And if we look here, here's our serial number tracking. If you want to call it asset tracking, it shows a 15-yard dumpster's out. Here's the serial number. Here's the address. Here's the invoice it's assigned to. Here's how many days out it is. It's always going to show you the ones that have been out the longest. We're going to move on to that in a little bit. Here is your availability. If someone were to call today and they wanted a dumpster for a 13-yard, I can tell right off the bat I have nothing available for them. But I can give you one tomorrow because it shows your availability right here. Okay. Now, again, it's 5 o'clock. I want to make sure everything has been completed. So looks here, everything has been done. The way I know that is it has a green box. Green box indicates task has been completed. If not, it's going to look like this. And that's your task completed field. This is your fee completed field. So I hit save. And you can see that that has not been completed, right? That's when I need to follow up my driver and ask him, he or her, what's going on. Maybe they're running late. Maybe they had to do a dry run and they couldn't do it because the gates were locked, whatever it might be. So again, this has been delivered. This has been delivered, been delivered. This one has been completed. And we also, someone owes us money. So let's click on here. I want to make sure I charge everybody. Looks like internal notes, waited for 45 minutes per their request, explained to the customer that we charge 25 times $1.66 and they're okay with it. In this scenario, we give everyone 20-minute grace period. After that, we charge $1.66 a minute. So that's why they said they waited 45 minutes. They put 25-minute wait time. They advised me that the customer is already aware. And it says when they went and dumped it, it was 5 tons of material. We give them 2 tons of at no charge, and we charge $59 per ton for every ton after. That's why it says that they owe a balance of $177, right? So that's why she mentioned that there's a fee involved, and most of your pickups should have fees regardless. So I'm going to go ahead and click on pay, and I now want to charge this person their balance. And look here, it says overbook. That's just because this is a dummy account. So 3 tons overweight times 59. Let's pretend that they had a 0 balance. All we should be billing today would be $177 plus the $41.56 plus whatever taxes that are included on this. Some states you don't have to pay taxes on waste. So anywho, long story short, I would then click here. There would be a field if I had merchant services set up. It'll say card on file, and their number automatically pop up, and I'll put pay all the balance and hit submit, and I will be done with that individual. Then I'll just go back to my dispatch screen for the day, and I will look at my next one. So again, I'll click on this one, and I notice that this one has 6 tons. I can even see a picture of their receipt right here, and it shows it went over 6 tons. It's just a fake image I put here. And again, I would hit pay. But just so you know, I can just hit pay on all of them and just go one by one and start swiping very fastly. So anyway, very fast, I mean. So 6 tons, you see that they owe us money. And you can also see they owe us money by just simply going right here. So you can always open these two. And depending on how you operate your business, some of these customers are going to be net 20s, net 30s. Like you saw this person paid. So if they paid, great. These other people, again, it could be net 20, net 30 clients. It all depends on how you operate your business and your dealings with them. I also want to make sure that my driver has assigned a serial number to everything they delivered. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change this back to green so you don't get no confusion. I'm going to put task completed, hit save. And now you're going to notice it's green. So you can tell that when the driver's doing delivery, they can mark if a task has been completed, and they're prompt to, they should also be prompt to assign a serial number. So let's see if they did it. I click here. Yep, CTX 13. I can even tell what time they were there, 9:44 a.m. And this is on the 29th. Again, this is just a test account. So I'll explain all this stuff here in a second. So great. That one had a serial number. This one has a serial number. In all reality, I could just go down here, hit the expand view, and look at all the ones that have been out for 0 days and match them up that way. I mean, there's a way, much faster way, but I'm going to break it down. Yep. Serial number, and when the customer, the driver, I mean, does a pickup, they can actually go right here and they can check it back in, check it back out, which they always should have checked it out, and done, right? So again, you'll see the same information here, and even on the ones that are out, they should have a serial number assigned to it. So you can see that this one has a serial number assigned to it as well. And long story short, you want to see even more, you hit the expand view and you can see all of them. Again, you see this is a dummy account, right? So now I know I've charged everybody. I know that everything's been delivered, everything that's been picked up should have been. Now what I want to do before I leave at the end of the day is I might have a rule where every 7 days I'm going to email my customers who've had a dumpster for that amount of time. So all my ones that pop up for the longest will be right here. And I'm going to see, let's pretend that this one has not had a tip and return. It's been out 7 days and I need to go here and I want to flip this can faster or at least get it turned. So I'll hit this drop down button. I'll click here. I have a pre-canned template. It says final pickup or swap out. The first name is me testing because it's a dummy lead. So their name will pop up here automatically. It'll even have their order number. See how it says 1081? Then right here, if you need to schedule a final pickup or dump and return. If so, please use the following link to schedule now. So just so you guys see what this link looks like, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And again, this is called my final day workflow. I'm going to hit send, and I'm going to send this to everybody. As you can tell, I've already been playing around with it. So I'll put this here. When they get it on their mobile device, they open up their email, it'll scale the mobile. It'll also, it's very layman terms. Would you like the final pickup or dump and return? Pick up, dumpster, don't return. Reason why, that's how homeowners know it. Pick up, dump, pick up, and return empty. That means that, you know, they obviously want to swap out or tip and return. Schedule a date. I want to schedule this for the 7th. My name is Jeremy, and here's my phone number. And I'm going to say gate is locked until 9 a.m. So don't come any earlier. So that was pretty nice of them informing us. And hit send. And now I know I got a dumpster flip, right? So that's my end of day workflow. Again, I know I got a serial number, sign, everything has been delivered. I charge any fees that have been charged, and and everything is good to go. I've emailed everyone that I can to flip the can as fast as I possibly